Are we live? Oh, we're live? Yay! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Radical Connections TV
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
with Jesse and Irina.
Yeah, I'm Jesse, by
Hello.
the way.
Good to see everybody. Are you guys freaking out and overwhelmed? If you are feeling or ever felt like you were freaking out, overwhelmed, and don't know what to do, this is the video for you.
And this is a topic you could write a book about, really.
That's true. So we're going to try to fit in, or we're going to do our best, not try, we're going to do our best to fit it in into 10 minutes, under 10 minutes.
That's going to be hard.
This
Or no,
is,
it's going to be easy.
it's going to be easy. That's going to be easy. So welcome. So freaking out and overwhelmed. Why do we experience it?
Well, first thing that comes to mind is not knowing what we don't know.
Oh,
That can be scary.
so maybe no clarity on
No
things.
clarity. Yeah, no clarity.
Okay. And then high demand on stuff, maybe, right?
Yeah, high demand, not
Maybe.
knowing how to, not knowing how, what, who, where, when, what, why.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, I would say that too. You know, when you feel like some things are just coming your way and it's like, I don't know what to do. It's too much to make a decision or to move forward. I don't know what next steps to take. And our brain, right? Our brain feels overwhelmed.
Yeah, and our brain wants to protect us, right?
Yes, and keeps us safe. So very interesting, right? So when we know those things, guess what? A lot of times our brain is trying to make us safe and bring us back to this like okay, I feel good now, it's okay, I don't need
Anything to
to.
relieve the pressure, even if the pressure is a good kind of pressure,
Exactly. So
prevents us from making decisions to move forward
yeah,
because that's safe, that's comfortable.
right.
Revelation. Okay.
So think of this, a lot of times we think like, oh no, if I feel like that, that's not from God.
I don't have peace with making this decision.
I don't have peace with making this decision. And if you know the patterns and cycles of the brain, then you can overcome that. And guess what? I wrote down these things here. So when we move towards our mission or wanted to accomplish something new and maybe something you've never done before, our brain starts firing those signals like, no, don't go there, it's not safe, you're not gonna, it's you're gonna, fail, or this and that.
It's too hard.
It's too hard, you can't do this, no, don't go there. And that is a natural response of our brain.
Mm-hmm.
So when you know that information, guess what? You can go forward. You can create, just know that thoughts are not facts.
Yeah, thoughts
right?
are not necessarily facts, they're just thoughts.
They're just thoughts. And a lot of times we start hearing the voices in our head that keeps us lower or brings us down back to the comfort level, right?
Yeah.
And the comfort level is really in your mind.
That's why growth is pain. It can be painful. It's
It can
uncomfortable.
be, yeah, exactly. And so the mind is just trying to hold you back and bring you back to your comfort zone
To keep you safe.
and keep you safe. As soon as you take the next steps and you expand that zone, then the brain is going to learn how to be in that as your comfort zone. So the next step, again, you would need to take another step, right? It's similar to your muscles. When you working out, very first exercises, strength exercises, become uncomfortable because your muscle is not able to stretch to the capacity of the exercise that or the weight you're putting on it. Then you become sore, right? And then what happens?
Well, you build more muscle to keep you safe for another load like that for one.
Right. So isn't it interesting? Our body is meant to keep us safe.
And your body and your mind will adapt and develop and grow stronger to keep you safe in that new zone.
Yeah.
That new realm, that new category.
Yeah. So
which is why you constantly need to be growing and not just
Mm-hmm.
become comfortable.
That's true.
So your physical natural realm is constantly fighting you.
That's right.
You have to push past that with an act of your will.
Yes.
Your will can overpower your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. And so a lot of times, when you push through it, you're going to feel good and victorious, and you're going to be like, yes, I've done it, right? And on the contrary, if you give in to those voices and you start honoring what your brain was saying, you're going to feel powerless because you're going to get into fear.
That would also manifest in your sense of identity and feelings of self-worth.
Right.
Because you're not stretching yourself, and when we backtrack, we then feel like we're not accomplishing something, or we're losers, or we're not measuring, we're not doing what we know we should be.
Right. And so in the situations when you feel extremely overwhelmed and you're freaking out, you don't know what to do, remind yourself of the things you've done already in your life that was hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then say, oh, wait a minute, I've done hard things. I made hard decisions. So I can do it again. And it's worth it, right? Remember those things when you took those steps forward and you succeeded. That's a good one there.
That's a good reminder for the next. Wow, yeah, think of a past success and use that as an encouragement for the moment. I like that. That's good.
Yeah. And then as soon as you make a decision and take that next step, the next step is easier, right? Guess what? We've done so many things, right? You've done it too. As a kid, as a child, when you took that first step, you were probably fearful before you did that, right? Because kids start crawling first, and the parents be like, "Come up, okay, you can do it, you can do it," and they see parents walk.
and little children, babies, toddlers often don't have any fear until they have an experience
Right.
that's bad.
Yeah.
And then they're afraid to step up because they know what failure feels like. Failure doesn't feel good.
That's right.
However, they need to go through that process to learn, grow, and develop, and learn how to use their faculty.
Yeah. I love that. So, and then guess what? You took the first step and you fell maybe, right? And then of course it's like, oh, that was not fun. It was fun, but it was not fun. But oh my gosh, it was so fun, right? And then as soon as you overcome and you try again, and then you start walking, guess what? Falling down is not going to stop you from walking anymore. You're going to continue getting up and walking, right?
Because the desire for the destination and the achievement is greater than the pain of failure. Right. In the process. And so the baby gets up and keeps trying to walk, or the child gets back on the bike and tries again.
Yeah. So think about this, right? So Jesse was saying that the child has no fear
at
first until they try something, right? So sometimes, like when we get overwhelmed and we don't have clarity of something that we are going towards or moving forward, right? Clarity comes with experience and time. So if you don't know how to walk or how it's going to be when you take that first step, guess what? You just need to take that step to feel it, to know it, right? And of course, doing anything in life nowadays, if you need to expedite that thing, what do?
Take action, for one.
Take action.
What else?
We'll look for mentors that already done it, because their experience can help us to shorten our experience and move forward, right?
Yeah.
We read books. We watch videos, like maybe this video, I don't know, other videos.
And that would enhance our capacity to create a vision for what's possible. If they can do it, then I can do it.
Yeah.
How many world records have been broken over and over by other people, whereas in ages past somebody said, well, that's impossible. No human can ever be able to achieve that. And then somebody did the impossible, and guess what? By and by their record got broken, and then that person's record got broken.
Yeah.
Because everybody looks at, well, that person could do it, so it must be possible. I bet you I can beat them by 1 second.
Right.
And that's how it works. But the first person to set that first record, everyone said, no, it can't be done. In many things.
Yeah.
You know, running speed is the one that I'm thinking about. There was a day when somebody, people thought that running 30 miles an hour, that's not humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's been broken multiple times.
Yeah.
So
So
there used to be a day when they said, back when the automobile was still going slower than horses, they
yeah.
said they didn't believe that a human being could survive 40 miles an hour. Guess
Isn't that
what?
interesting,
Guess what?
guys?
Now we have jets going through the air at thousands of miles an hour.
That's right.
So there you go.
So just look at or watch that video again and make sure you take notes too, because some things are obvious and some things are not,
Mhm.
right? So know that we're here to encourage you to move forward in anything you want in life. And you get to create what do you want. You get to create what do you want if you can keep moving forward, taking scary steps, making decisions.
And you have one last note here that I think is really good.
Do you want to go for it?
She wrote down, expectations keep you stuck. There is no flexibility there.
Yeah.
So expectations create inflexibility and also set you up for disappointment.
Yeah.
Did you have more on that? We're over time, I know. But
we're over time, you guys. But if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe, right?
Yes.
And let us know, what do you learn from that? Were other things you might know, and we can add to our other videos as well, because we want to learn from your wisdom as well.
Your questions give us directions to study in, and then bring the answers that we discovered.
That's right.
To share with you. So,
All
God
right.
bless you all. See you next time. Bye.
Love you. Bye.